This book is called Chalk. It is illustrated by Bill Thompson. He drew the pictures. There is no author because there are no words. It's just pictures. The pictures tell the story. Should we find out what happens? Yes. Do you see the dinosaur on the front?
Yeah.
Look, does he look like a real dinosaur?
No.
No? Why not?
Because he like it.
Because he has a real dinosaur.
Oh, a bag is hanging on his mouth? You're right, a real dinosaur would not have a bag hanging from his mouth. What is this?
His round thing.
It's a handle.
Yeah.
Do real dinosaurs have a handle?
No.
No, that's silly. Let's find out what happens. Chalk by Bill Thompson.
It's in the water.
Look at this. Do you see? Do you see the dinosaur now?
Yes.
He's kind of like one of those things we play on at recess.
Yeah.
I was walking with my friends in a rainy storm. I had my raincoat on and a rain hat. We were sharing the umbrella. And we were coming upon the playground that we usually play at.
At the rain one?
When we noticed the dinosaur that we usually ride and bounce on had a bag
Yeah, it's a water.
hanging from his mouth.
Yes.
So we went to see what was in the bag.
It's talk.
We grabbed the bag and we looked in and saw
Chalk.
sidewalk chalk. That's right. The bag had sidewalk chalk. We wondered who would leave a bag of sidewalk chalk at the playground.
Yes, it's
And then we thought, well, maybe we could color some pictures with it.
What's the follow?
So,
What's it?
in a dry spot on the playground, I drew a picture of the
Sun.
sun. And do you know what happened?
Wheeling.
As soon as I drew a picture of the sun, a sun came out of it and went straight up into the sky, and the rain stopped. The clouds disappeared, and it was sunny and warm. It was no longer raining. It was very bright. I couldn't believe it. I drew the sun, and then the sun appeared. And all of a sudden the rain stopped. And that got us to thinking, what if we drew something else? Would it make it real?
Yeah.
After quiet time. Or after story, sorry. So my friend got an idea. She wanted to draw.
Flowers.
See what she wanted to draw?
Yeah.
Kind of looks like flowers. Do you s-
Butterfly.
It is butterflies. You are right. She drew some orange butterflies. And
then
what
they-
do you know?
It popped out.
Butterflies started to come out.
Yeah.
There were butterflies fluttering all around. We watched them fly in and out, over our heads and under our bodies.
They're big.
Yeah, we just stood and we watched them. It was amazing to see all those butterflies flying around that came from the chalk pictures.
Oh,
So my friend
Mr. Bean, how?
My friend with the yellow raincoat and yellow hat got a piece of green chalk, and he decided to draw
A dinosaur.
a dinosaur.
Wow. And it popped out.
You think so?
Yeah.
And do you know what happened?
Yeah.
Popped out.
Look at the shadow.
It's a real dinosaur.
It popped out of the chalk. Look at them. They're like, oh!
What?
It's a real
She's covering her eyes.
Yeah.
They are a little nervous. I wonder if the dinosaur is hungry. Hungry for some children. Look at how fierce he looks as he climbs out of the drawing. The three of us ran as fast as we could
Yeah, but
to the play structure. We might have screamed a little bit. Ah. One friend climbed in the tunnel.
A dino.
I followed that friend up the ladder.
It's a dino.
One friend climbed under the bridge. The dinosaur had us trapped. We were trapped. We didn't know what to do. We thought for sure we'd get eaten. Oh, we were scared. We had to think of a way out. I was in the slide with the friend who drew the green dinosaur when I had an idea. Let's see. I drew the sun, and the sun
Mouse.
came out. My friend drew butterflies, and butterflies.
Came out.
My other friend drew a dinosaur, and a dinosaur.
Came out.
where?
Okay, hold on. Now, how do you get sidewalk chalk to go away?
You have to get the cloud to sidewalk.
You have to get the sidewalk wet.
Alright.
Okay, so if they get the chalk wet, it will go away.
Yeah.
But how can they get the chalk wet?
You have to put the rain back.
Oh, interesting thinking. So I drew a cloud
Rain.
and rain on the side of the slide. And do you know what happened next?
Rain.
We heard thunder.
And it was wow.
Yeah.
The dinosaur looked up and he saw the clouds and he knew the rain was coming. Plop, plop, plop. Down came the raindrops. Plop, plop, plop. The dinosaur was mad. But as soon as the rain was coming down, he was disappearing because the water washed him away.
Yeah.
And then he broke.
Yeah.
We weren't in danger anymore.
No.
We breathed a sigh of relief.
Yeah. and he's melting.
And then we looked at the puddle of green chalk
Oh my god.
that was the dinosaur. And we thought to ourselves, let's not draw a chalk dinosaur again. We almost got eaten.
No.
And we hung the bag back where we found it so other friends could share in the magic and adventure. We had our raincoats back on, our rain hats back on,
Could you?
and we walked back,
Could we read it again?
hold on, back the way we came. And I took one last peek around my shoulder to make sure that the dinosaur was not following us. And he wasn't. The bag was still hanging on the toy dinosaur's mouth.
No, look at chocolate in
And
there.
we went back home and got some hot chocolate and warmed up. And that is the end of the story called Chalk,
Can we read it?
as read to you by Mr. Bean and his group of awesomers. We will have a chance to read it again